Jeremy Gilbert with Pandora Cybernetics. Sorry about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa. Oh, okay, that's right. No, no, no. All right, can everybody hear me? Oh. Oh. All right. All right, can everybody hear me? Thank you. Steal my thunder here.
Go back.
Go back where? Does anyone have any idea?
It's a conversation I had with
All right, I think we're ready. All right, good morning, everybody. I'm Jeremy Gilbert. I'm the CEO of Pandora Cybernetics. We convert emotion into money. We're dedicated to bringing the type of big data analytics that you normally associate with online retail into the brick and mortar world. Our goal is to create richer, more compelling experiences for retail consumers. Our product Telemetrics is first and foremost an analytics engine. We utilize a series of small sensors integrated into in-store displays to capture video information. We then utilize the latest in machine learning and artificial intelligence to capture things like a demographic profile. Those identifying characteristics that we all have that marketers dream about, things like our gender, age, and ethnicity. We combine that with information about a person's interest level. We can determine how long they lingered in a specific area, but we can also identify the specific products that a person shows interest in. And finally, we layer in information about a person's emotional response, the reaction. From that, we can determine what their dominant emotion was throughout the experience, as well as the high and low points. Now, utilizing that type of information, a retailer could improve the traffic flow within their store. They could use it to improve their merchandising and their displays. But there's actually a secret hidden within all of that data as well. And that secret is that brick and mortar retailers actually have a huge advantage over their online competition. You see, an online retailer can only capture information about what a person clicks on their page, or how long they linger on a specific site. A brick and mortar retailer can capture information about the entirety of the experience, and they can put that information to their advantage. Now, I'm going to walk you through a couple of scenarios on how telemetrics is designed to work. We're going to start with a gentleman by the name of Bob. Now, Bob is, in a lot of ways, just your average white 20-year-old male. But on the other hand, he's a retailer's dream in that Bob has disposable cash in his pocket in the form of a trust fund. And Bob is prone to impulse purchases. Now, when Bob walks into a store, he's bombarded by sights and sounds. He's interested in everything he sees, but he ends up in front of a display of t-shirts. Now, he looks at several t-shirts, but he shows particular interest in a red t-shirt with the Atari logo. Now we capture that information using our sensors. We process through and we pull out that demographic information, but we can also identify that Bob was interested in things like casual clothing, that he had a particular affinity to the Atari brand. Now, using that information, we compile a list of products that Bob might also be interested in. Things like jeans, new computer systems, and most certainly video games. Now, we send that information to our array of sensors throughout the store. And when Bob finds himself in front of a display of new computer systems, rather than just seeing a generic screensaver on those displays, Bob sees a demonstration of the latest Atari video game. We personalize the experience to Bob's taste. Now, because Bob's an impulse purchaser, he's going to walk out of that store having bought not only that red Atari t-shirt that he looked at, but also a bag of video games, potentially even a new computer system. You see, these types of ultra-targeted marketing messages have been shown to increase sales by up to 40%. But not every customer is an impulse purchaser like Bob. Some are very deliberative. Some are confused or angry. Take Jimmy, for instance. Now, Jimmy's repainting his living room. He finds himself in his local home improvement store, but Jimmy is confused. He's confused about a lot of things, but paint rollers in particular. Now, luckily for Jimmy, there's an in-store specialist named Nicole who knows absolutely everything there is to know about painting supplies. She just happens to be in a different part of the store. So when we sense Jimmy's confusion, we dispatch a text message to Nicole with information about Jimmy. We can show a picture of Jimmy. We can show information about where Jimmy's located in the store and what he's interested in. We utilize the technology to create a deep personal connection between Jimmy and Nicole. In doing so, we create a connection between Jimmy and the store's brand. That's how you convert emotion into money. Now, in closing, I want to share a little information with you about retail. Now, retail, we're really getting into the scope of the problem that telemetrics is trying to deal with. There are 3.9 million brick-and-mortar storefronts in the United States. They had a combined revenue last year of $4.9 trillion. And most important to our business, 87% of those retailers say that experience is their primary goal. Now, we think that it's time that retailers have the information that they need to understand the customers that are currently in their store, as well as the customers that they have on their websites. Telemetrics can make any customer service experience better. We're Pandora Cybernetics. We're a Minnesota-based company, and we specialize in emotional intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy.